Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of the Barclays Premier League. It's West Bromwich Albion against Liverpool. Of course, the lights are beaming down this evening. Without further ado, we take you to West Bromwich. Your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith. Welcome to today's game. These days, the payment to players, it's quite a hot topic for the fans who think perhaps that they're getting a bit too much. But maybe for those of us closer to professional football, it's how they're giving it. A lot of it up front. Whereas, I guess when you started, the incentive, I remember you telling me about your first contract, you were in the first team, you got almost treble your money.
I think that's the one less encouraging aspect of money coming into the game, in that young players get too much too soon, and as I say, it can take away a little bit of the edge from them. I'd like to see it more performance-based.
Where are we with Liverpool, Alan? You know, you have to be of a certain age now to understand that they were the club in the world in the 70s and 80s.
It's difficult for the fans, isn't it? Because they will always remember those times, hark back to those times, and hope that they'll return to those times. But it is so difficult when you've got clubs with more money than Liverpool these days.
Chris Brunt. Gone out over the touchline, that'll be a throw to the opposition. They've got the ball rolling again straight away. No wish there to try and deceive the referee. All credit to the player. Gerrard going into his stride now. And he's beyond his man easily enough. James Morrison. Showing it's a physical game when it's a fair one too, and that's a great challenge. Jonas Olsen. James Morrison. Graham Dorrans. Jakob. This is where he wants to cross it from, and he's so good at providing the service for those getting into the penalty area. Jakob. Sturridge. Graham Dorrans. Well, this attack got a bit of menace to it. That's good touch. And he goes for goal! That's why goalkeepers have to be strong to deal with shots of that power. And he's gone to ground. The ball didn't, but he got it away. And he'll be pleased with his technique. It was a good idea to try and use the width on the pitch, but it's gone out for a throw. Luis Suarez. The defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Jose Enrique. Coutinho. Lucas. Onto the attack now. Well, he tried to find his man, but he's only put the ball into touch. Yusuf Malumbu. Jakob. Chainlock. Yusuf Malumbu. Now he'll get it back again. And the player hasn't had to move very far to get that ball. And the defender tidies that up. Advantage for Liverpool. Can they take advantage of that decision? Well, they're in a good position here, and it leads to this shot. Yusuf Malumbu. Luis Suarez. Play built. Here's the opportunity. That's a really important challenge. They would have been in. And in goes the cross. Now the cross cut out by the defender. Chain lock. Lock. Jakob. That's a wonderful pass. That's a brilliant call by the assistant for the offside.
Well, the way the players cross so quickly, it's an impossible job almost.
Chris Brunt. Graham Dorrans. Here's Gerrard. If Steven Gerrard is good, then the team he plays for normally does very well. It's where you want to try and get control in midfield, and they've got the ball. Can he turn away from the challenge here? Yusuf Malumbu. Surely he's going to score here. Excellent piece of defensive play, under some pressure, I must say. Lucas. It's long. He's inspirational and so industrious as well.
Yeah, I mean, what he lacks in some areas of his game, he certainly makes up with his work rate.
Great tackle. Aspas. Here's a chance to attack. Chain lock. Supporting player alongside. Now they're passing the ball well. It's a chance! Oh, he's taken it away there with a very good tackle. Well, he's rushed at the goalkeeper because he wanted to find his teammate and he's just thrown it straight out of play. Daniel Sturridge. And he shoots! Good handling of the shot by the goalkeeper. Jakob. Yusuf Malumbu. Jakob. Yusuf Malumbu. Jakob. Morrison. On the attack here. Liam Ridgewell. Well, we're halfway through, and we haven't yet got a goal to bring to you. 0-0 at half-time. You do feel, Alan, as we reach half-time, that both sides have got a bit more. But it's time now for the start of the second half. Morrison. Well, that's gone back to him. Yusuf Malumbu. Now Jones. Chain lock. Graham Dorrans. Jakob. Some potential in this move. One back with a meaty tackle. Morrison. Coutinho. Sturridge. Possession in the midfield area. In quickly, Graham Dorrans. And it's now with Liverpool. Good strong challenge. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. Luis Suarez. Yusuf Malumbu. Jakob. Billy Jones. It's looking good, this move. Brilliant opening. Could it be? That is a fantastic goal. That's the first goal of the game. It's 1-0. Lucas. Luis Suarez. Sturridge. That's given away possession. Billy Jones. Chain lock. Graham Dorrans. Chance for the cross. Yusuf Malumbu. Jakob. McCauley. Well, here comes a substitution for the away team. Jonas Olsen. Sturridge. Attacking now. West Bromwich Albion have gone. This is the chance. He really connected. Well done, the keeper. Liverpool have a corner. They are behind, so they need a good corner. Well, now they're behind. They've got to try and switch things around. And here comes a substitution. Aga, top save. Yusuf Malumbu. It's their ball again, through good intercepting play. Chain lock. Well, everyone knows he's the playmaker, so if you're given the ball by him, you've got to give it back to him, and that's what they've done. Surely he's going to score here. The ball at his feet now, Daniel Aga. A good tackle to get it. Chris Brunt. It's where you want to try and get control in midfield, and they've got the ball. Lucas. Now here's a chance. The interceptor has got the ball here. Graham Dorrans.
cleared by the defender. It was a good chance. Challenges for the ball.
Corner now for Liverpool. And possibilities.
Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. Well, he's won the ball well forward here. Tries his luck. Saved by Ben Foster superbly.
Well, this keeper looks absolutely determined to preserve his clean sheet out there today.
And he's only picked out the goalkeeper's gloves. Graham Dorrans. Chain lock. And the opponents come in strongly. Options available on the bench for the away side today. Coutinho. The lead is still intact, but only just. The fans a mixture of nervousness and support.
Well, it's on a knife edge, this. I wouldn't like to call which way it's going to go.
Here's Gerrard. So little between these two teams. It's been an absolute thriller. And these last few minutes should be along the same lines. Late in the game, and the attack could be on here. In comes the defender. Good control here. Quite congested midfield, but good passing from this team. Jose Enrique. 3 minutes. That's all that's left now. Glenn Johnson. Steven Gerrard. And it was an easy interception. Jakob. Morrison. And they've cut it out. And the referee brings it to a halt.